And for me, I have to reconnect the work I'm doing on a daily basis to a higher purpose. It's my why. Just the fact that you're watching this tells me you're already enough, that you're here wanting to be better. And that's the process. Instead of moving to save taxes, ask yourself, how can I create more money to stay where I want to live? So I've distilled all these into 9 principles to build your dream life. Starting with principle number 1, be willing to be misunderstood. Most people hold back because they're scared of being too much, but the truth is, if you want to be extraordinary, you have to be okay with extra. It's in the word extraordinary. The other day I was talking to one of my clients and he said to me, my wife doesn't support my growth. I feel like she's scared that our paths are gonna divert and we'll be too far apart or we're gonna be different. And what I said to him is, you have to be willing to go support your wife, but also understand she may not understand what you're about to do, and that's okay. Principle number 2, visualize your dreams. Napoleon Hill, who wrote the book Think and Grow Rich, talks about this all the time. The concept is to have a primary aim. If you don't have a target, how are you supposed to hit it? Most people say, I just want to be richer, I want to be happier, I want to have more love. But when you say, what does that mean? They go, I don't know, just more. More is not a strategy. Everything you see around you was first imagined in someone's mind. They couldn't create this chair, this mic, the camera I'm using right now, if they didn't clearly see it in their mind. I call it the rule of 300%. You want to have 100% clarity towards your target. I'm talking specifics. I want you to tell me colors, tell me amounts, tell me where. Be 100% clear. The second part is 100% belief. Can you have 100% belief that you can achieve it? Because if you're thinking about something you want, but then immediately tell yourself you can't do it, that's not going to work. And the last part of the 300% rule is 100% of the time. Can you have 100% clarity, 100% belief, 100% of the time? Principle number 3, ask better questions. As a coach, I realized the way I program my clients' minds is through my questions. Asking better questions gets them to reflect, then they come up with the answers and they build the plan. See, if they build the plan, they won't fight the plan. If they tell me what they're gonna do because I give them clarity through my questions, then they create the strategy, they gotta go execute, and it's not my fault if it doesn't work out, it's their inability to do the work. So one of my favorite questions, for example, is, if somebody bought your business tomorrow, what's the first thing that would change? Why haven't you made that decision yet? What's coming up for you? Questions, I truly believe, are the programming language of the mind. Last year, I went to Date with Destiny, a Tony Robbins event with my wife, and there he teaches the idea of a primary question. And for me, the one I came up with that I use 3, 4, 5 times a day is, how can I appreciate even more God's grace and guidance in this moment? Principle number 4, default to action. I get young men asking me every day on social media, how do I start a company? My answer is the same. Sell something to a stranger. Well, what should I sell, Dan? It doesn't matter what you sell. It is doing something versus thinking about it. The wealthiest people default to action. They don't overthink things. They literally say, I'm going to make a decision, then make the decision right. I don't wait until I make the right decision. As Wayne Gretzky famously said, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. If today you overthink your situation and do nothing versus actually take a shot on goal, then by definition, it's like you didn't even try to take a shot. What changed for me in my life is when I realized that the only thing I needed to learn is shorten the distance between knowing and doing. That's why I came up with this mantra, JFDI. It's a license plate on my cars. It's my life philosophy. At the end of the day, if my soul says yes, then I have to take action.